And this is me, Siring. So, continuing the day series which I started yesterday. So, today I had a usual CAD workshop at my college. So, it was supposed to end last week, but we weren't able to end by last week. So, we are still not done with the CAD workshop. So, we will probably end by tomorrow. So so we are working on it. Actually not we are working, teacher is working on it, and we are just following his instructions. So today we had a CAD workshop. Then after that we had our cancer biology class, followed by our small discussion session with Rosie ma'am on our thesis proposal, especially the molecular docking part. Today I learned about so many things which I didn't knew previously throughout my 4 years journey of biotechnology. After that, we attended a solid waste management guest lecture by Mr. Leonard. Leonard, I don't remember the surname, but his name was Leonard. He was from Germany, and he was just a 35-year-old guy. So he was someone who was traveling throughout the world, especially the developing countries in Asia and Africa and many other places where he was studying the solid waste management system, and he was trying to change the system there through small pilot projects. So he told us that he is also running a pilot project in Dhulikhel. His work basically includes a segregation of waste, and then segregation of waste, and then organized management of waste, so that the his focus was more on into recycling part, so that people can earn money from waste. His focus was to reduce the cost of waste management, which is actually a lot in context of Nepal. And also I interestingly got to learn one thing that he stated. I quote him. He said that Nepalese people don't know what landfill management is. Landfill is. So I was taught about landfill, sanitary landfill, but I never thought that we don't know about landfill. We actually don't have landfills. So we were told about the Sistole landfill, which is the most famous landfill, but we know that how waste is being managed there is totally different, which doesn't follows what theoretical landfill management, standard landfill management should be. So Sistole is completely different, completely haphazard. People just carry the waste from Kathmandu Valley and then go and dump uh, directly to the Sistole dumping site. So that is not a that is not a landfill, but that is a dumping site. So he said that we don't have Nepal doesn't have any landfill, they only have dumping site. Yes, and this scenario is probably in every district. The waste are collected only, and the cost in waste management is actually invested in the waste collection only. Um, but uh, uh, but it would be profitable if the people have segregated the waste and recycled the waste, which is not happening in Nepal. So we are losing so much of money of ours into waste management just to collect the waste, which is just being dumped in Sistole, and that has the a lot of other public health concerns, environmental concerns, and microplastic, and many more. So this was a great learning for us. My friends joined the cleanup campaign because I was busy, because I had to continue my discussion with Rosie ma'am. So I left the cleanup drive. So I continued my discussion with Rosie ma'am. So on discussion with Rosie ma'am, I learned a lot more things. So I learned about primer designing, how primer is designed, and how to select a select a target receptor protein. So and how to select a receptor protein that represents all its species. So ma'am instructed me to prepare a database in detail, a detailed database which contains various Bacillus subtilis species capable of producing lacase enzyme through the transcription of the lacase gene, cottage gene. So my task is to search for lacase cottage gene and create a database which after performing blast of that reference sequence. So after that, she also instructed me about GraphPad Prism, which we are going to use in data analysis of our thesis portion. Thesis later on, not now. So yeah. So yeah, and it was a great learning journey. And while going to my college this morning, I read Radha, which was on hold since 2 4 5 days, I'll say. So I read Radha. I am finding this book very beautiful, very well written, and the story is getting me engaged since the very beginning. So I love how Radha is so strong, so opinionated, um, but at the same time she's very kind, she's forgiving, she's beautiful. So Radha is the first book I like a lot, and hopefully I'll be ending um, reading Radha by 1 month, within 1 month. So this will be my first book that I'll finish in 1 month, because finishing a book is a lot of hassle for me. Last time I finished a book was Hear Me. It took me 6 months, actually 7 to 8 months, to complete reading that book. So that's very shameful. So let's see. Tomorrow I have to go to the college for the CAD workshop from 8 to 10. 8 to 10. After that, have to we have to finalize our proposal and send that proposal to Rosie ma'am, so that she can add her inputs and add necessary correction, and so that we can submit our final proposal on Monday. So I have created a format of thesis proposal, what to include. I have written that, but um, I haven't included the content in detail, which I have to read the literature and then add into the content. I am hoping I'll try to use AI very less as possible, because AI makes me dependent on it, and it makes me feel inferior. So that's the biggest problem. I don't want to use AI, but then I don't know how to frame the sentence, how to structure the sentence, because of my English is uh, it's so bad. So I struggle a lot. That's why. Let's see how it goes, and meet you the next day. Bye bye.